Ladies and gentlemen, Lab After Dark is starting shortly. Lab After Dark is starting soon.
Mic check. 1, 2, 3, 4. All right, mic is good. Mic is good. Up tonight. It is Tuesday, August 12th, I believe. 12th. The 12th of August.
Well, you opened that Pandora's door.
Cat sees you in the house. Chloe. Core, what's up? Rod. Hot Rod, baby. We got Domestic, Pinup, Gabby, Jerry Lynn, Mary Fairy Fly. Chloe's in Denver. We got Jazz in the house. It's good to see you. Fast Star. You got a Fast Star. Lucy Day. Hope Floats. Good to see everybody.
What's the point in causing any trouble?
Well, just so you know, the Little League World Series starts tomorrow. I never made it to the Little League World Series, but we made it pretty far, but never to Williamsport. I always look forward to watching that. However, I have the Ebola Fest tomorrow as well. So we'll see how that goes. I'm just dreading it. You know, I didn't want to do it, but I'm gonna do it. And somebody actually dropped off. I guess they started dropping off their food already. Somebody dropped off. My aunt said that somebody dropped off some macaroni salad today. So not too bad, but you know. I said, what time? And she goes, what does it matter? And I said, it matters. She goes, early afternoon. I said, ugh. But she promised that it was in the refrigerator. But guess what? I'm not eating it. So I don't give a shit. It could be 10 days old for all I care. You guys what? Have at it. Go ahead. Eat it up. You know you guys want it. Eat up all the macaroni salad your heart can, to your heart's desire. Enjoy, you know. It ain't got nothing to do with me. I'm not obligated to eat the macaroni or potato salad. I do. When did it go echoey? Just now? Please hold. As we take a break for station identification. We're back. How was it? Is it all fixed now? That's true. There was no sound because I wasn't talking. Shit. Okay, this is not good. It sounds like you're in a dungeon. I'm not. Hold on. Okay, is that any better? If it's not, then I'm going to have to just completely swap out mics. And I don't want to do that, but I will. Still bad. Oh, man. No, it doesn't sound fine. Better, it's okay, good, but not great. I mean, no, honestly, I need to know because if I watch this back and it just sounds awful, I am going to delete it. Okay, maybe let me just I don't know. I can't. I don't know where anything is. La da da. La da da. Any better? Is it better? Same? Oh no. I don't know. I'm not really sure what to do. We get rid of. Uh, it's okay. I have. I've done it 3 times. It's not working. Give me a second. Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Okay. Now it's time to reset. It's time to hit the reset button. And God. Okay. Time to hit the reset button. Now we need you to recite all the capitals of 50 states. Olympia, Salem, Sacramento, Tallahassee. That's really all. That's all I know. It's messed up again. Really. I don't know. I don't know how to fix it. I just don't. I don't know. I don't know what to do. I wish I knew. But I don't. Yeah. Unplug it, plug it back in. I did. I have a sneaking suspicion that I may have just fixed it, but I don't know that to be a fact. What do you think? I don't understand how it's crackling. Are you sure that's not just macho snoring? Shit. Yeah, I don't know what to do. Fuck. I don't know what to do. I wish I did. It's I can't stand it. Yeah, I mean, I've done the plugs. I've done it all. There's nothing more to be done that I know of. We don't hear any. I'm not saying anything. So it it just I'm looking at the faders and I have no idea. Yeah. Yeah, but that's what you said. It's already been doing that. Testing, testing, testing. 1, 2, testing. I've heard that before. Testing. Is there crackling? If there's crackling, I can't. One friggin' crackle, and I lose my mind. Okay, so the crackling has stopped. God. I mean, really, like, what is that? What the hell is going on? Wow, there's a blast. What's up, Eric? You been busy, brother? Good to see you. It sounds good at the moment. Well, we'll see if we can change that. And I bet you the chat's probably lying to me, but that's okay. I don't think it's Hodge, but could it be headset wiring? No. No, I don't think you'd lie, but I think that you would try and spare me the aggravation of me going. What kind of, well, okay, well, Ocean, what kind of dog do you have and how old is the dog? That's how I would know. How old is your dog? And what kind of a dog is it? What happened? Uh-oh. So it went out again. Okay. Just like it's just Lord. Lord, please be with us. All right. What's up, everybody? Welcome. We're 23 minutes in. 23 minutes in, and this is as far as we've gotten. Somehow I've got to right the ship, and I don't know if that's possible, but we're gonna try. We're gonna try. I don't know if it's possible. That was a long nosedive. So I'm cracking again. It's crazy. I'm trying to run a diagnostic test on it because I don't know. No, I cannot do a show like that when I can't. It'll drive me nuts, and yeah, I don't know. It's the worst. It drives me absolutely insane. Yeah, you think it's good? All right. Yeah, I mean the nosedive is this. I mean, this is going to be studied in the future. I didn't think you. I didn't think you were lying. All right, it's okay. It's fine. All right, I understand. Uh, yeah. Well, they'll say it's fine, and then I'll go back and watch, and I'll listen, which I do to every episode for like the first 10 seconds. And if the audio is bad, I just delete it. I don't want that shit in my life. Um, okay, sound is perfect. Well, I'm the one that'll complain, and then I will just I won't trust it, and it's you know, is that really unhinged though? Is that really unhinged? I don't think it is. I think it's fine. I want to sound good. I don't want to be one of these people that just get up there and it's like, yeah, and camera. I don't want to do that. It's not what I'm here for. It's not what it's just not what I'm here for. I hate it. I hate it. I hate it. I just can't. All right. It's just a pet peeve. And I can't help it. It's just one of those things. It just drives me nuts. Yeah, maybe I am. Maybe I am. But you know what? It was a little frustrating at first. I mean, we could just, we just could stop the whole thing right now. I'm not whining. I'm telling you why I'm this way. Jesus Christ. Yeah, I just don't want it to sound that way. I mean, what's the big deal? And it got fixed, and then it didn't get fixed. And then so I wait. So I do have an echo. All right, I'm out of here. I don't know what to do. We'll just have to try again another time. I have no idea what to do. Testing. Testing. Mic check. Testing. God, friggin'. No, I wasn't. I was trying to. I was desperately trying to fix. Now I'm using this stupid friggin' mic. All right. So it sounds fine. Great. That's awesome. I need to put a pop filter on it. It's just the worst. Kiss my ass with this bullshit. Okay. Well, no, this isn't gonna fit on here. Whatever. Fine. I think we're good. All right, I don't even care anymore. I don't care. It's just whatever. I'm a whiner. I get it. I get it. You don't. Some people do. It's fine. We're moving on. I have to touch it. It is tiny. God dang it. I hate this microphone. This is like, I hate this microphone so much. I do. I have to. It's tiny. Look at this thing. It's tiny. This is like it's like a little guy. Yeah, that's what she said. I know. It's a little baby mic. It definitely won't. Oh yeah, barbecue's still on for tomorrow. Unfortunately, people love getting sick. People love oh well. I don't want to do that. All right, so where were we? I mean, I don't know, man. It drives me nuts. It bothers me. It really does bother me because like there's a lot of like good equipment here and it's supposed to work really good. And most of the time it does. And sometimes it doesn't. And when it doesn't, it drives me nuts. And then I go back and I listen and I go, oh my God, that sounds so bad. You know, other people might not care about that, but that's something that I actually do care about. So, you know, I get it. You can say it's whining. You can say it's rage quitting. You could say whatever. But, you know, that'll never change. It's just not going to change. It will never change. It's just how it is. Okay, so moving on. Of course he doesn't. Just walked out like I didn't walk out. I put it at the screen. I turned everything off and I was setting up a whole new microphone with a whole new soundboard and everything else. I'm working here. Let me cook, okay? It'll be okay. Yeah, I get pissed off about that stuff. Anyway, let's just, I guess, move on since that's what everybody wants. Okay, so yeah. La da 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 da. Oh, I'm skipping the ambrosia. La da 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 da. I love that song. Isn't that Kiss from a Rose, I think? Seal. Big fan. Big fan. It's a great song. There used to be I heard about that little boy, and I'm not going to talk about it too much because I don't know that much about it, but I heard that his mother got arrested. It's just like, this is just like never ending. It's just like the never ending people doing nasty shit to their children. It's crazy talk. I can't stand it. So weird. Kelsey sending 10 Lab After Dark memberships, making sure that I'm not going to shut the stream down, but I am not Gray Hughes. I will shut it down or not shut it down based on the merit of the show. I'm just kidding. We're here. Josh has a drum. I kind of do, sort of. Speaking of that, I actually do kind of, I think I do. I want to say I have a couple. Gutter Sniper. People have been asking about you. I saw a little bit earlier that you said that you are not feeling so good, and I'm really sorry to hear that. I hope that you start to feel better shortly. This sucks. Come on. Get going, buddy. Come on there. There we go. All right. That looks ridiculous. I've been listening to a lot of Janis Joplin. Totally underrated for sure. What's the point of what? The windscreen? Well, it means I can have a fan on. Because, it's hot. But anyway, let's just get into what we were going to get into. YouTube bad to make it look bigger. That's not, that doesn't matter. It does look small because of the microphones that I typically use. But that's not why. Okay? That's not. I just want a microphone that works. That's it. It could be small. It could be enormous. It could be the size of, I don't know. It doesn't, it could just be, don't size shame. Okay, here we go. So YouTube bad actors. Now this, I have watched this video. No, I don't want to. It's not that I want to cover my face. It has nothing to do with any of that. Nothing. I'm not talking about it. I'm really not talking about it anymore. Done with it. You don't want to watch. You don't like the way I use my microphone. I don't care. Bye. I thought it was hilarious. It was a great show. Or it's a great video.
There? Rachel, are you there?
I've never seen this guy before.
Hi, yeah, I'm here.
Rachel, how are you? Are you a pro burger?
Hi, I'm good.
Can I take it? Can I take it off the screen? Oh, that's the wrong one. Chat box. Boom.
How are you? No, I'm not. I just wanted your opinion on kind of the theory that's out there.
Okay. Go ahead. Give me your best shot.
There's this channel called Gray Hughes Investigates. I'm not sure if you ever heard.
Just straight out of the gate.
Of it. There's this channel.
I don't know. It's funny. It's funny. What do you want me to do? His reaction was funny.
Called Gray Hughes Investigates. I'm not sure if you ever heard of it. He's kind of really invested in this case. He has like a really detailed timeline of like everything that's been released in this case. Like,
Yeah, I know he's got a big channel. I've never really watched him, but I've watched this.
And the other day, he like kind of came up with this theory that if his coworker's DNA wasn't left on the sheath, that would have been like his calling card, because he like looked up to like, you know, like serial killers that had all these different calling cards in the past.
His face is absolutely priceless.
And that like the sheath was going to be like his way of like marking like his kills.
Dude, I hope Gray clapped back.
And that he like messed up by not cleaning the, you know, knife fully and just leaving a little piece of DNA on it.
Well, I think he definitely.
Know, like, what your opinion?
Well, I think that Brian Koberger absolutely screwed up. He left his trace behind, his evidence there behind, with his DNA on the knife sheath. My advice would be
at
to
Eric Schultz 6865
block
donated
that channel.
$5 through Super Chat. Josh has a junk drawer full of microphones.
And,
microphone
never,
emoji.
Appreciate that.
Never watch them again, because block that channel and never watch them again.
That's hard.
Because whatever time you spent listening to that channel, guess what? You never are going to get your time in your life back from that. That is wasted time. It's not, it wasn't a calling card. It was a screw up. Mystery solved. All right.
All right. Thank you so much.
All right. Have a great night.
One day later.
What do you mean? They're actually saying it's a calling card now?
The transitions are too funny. It's just funny. I don't know why. It just makes me laugh. just a slow transfer over to just, yeah.
Somebody. What do you mean? They're actually saying it's a.
All right. Thank you so much.
So here's the funniest part, and obviously I'll let this play, but it was the best part of this whole thing is like this guy obviously knows who Gray Hughes is, and Gray Hughes, and he airs him out, which is what some people do all the time. But like, he's taking. I know the hair, like everything about it.
All right. Have a great night.
Here we go.
One day later.
I'm sorry.
What do you mean? They're actually saying it's a calling card now? Somebody else?
No, nobody said.
Or they thought it was stupid or something. What do you mean? I don't know what you're saying, Elena. Did they mention my name?
Yeah, dude.
Oh, got on me yesterday about your calling card theory. Who cares? I think the calling card... Here's what I think. I think they're equally plausible. I think it's weird when people think it's not plausible that he left that knife sheath as a calling card. It's weird to me. It's just as equally likely. But people don't want to see it because they believe something else. I can at least be intellectually honest and say, yeah, I think...
I like his ergonomic chair. That's nice.
He could have left it there accidentally. And I think he could have left it there intentionally. But there's more evidence that he left it there intentionally.
There's not.
Because the knife sheath was so clean, and there was only one spot of DNA on the bottom that he missed. He thought he was so cool that he cleaned it all off and he was going to leave it there. And and then you ask yourself, why would he bring in a sheath that he doesn't have attached to himself? That's pretty risky in itself, right? Well, maybe he just meant to leave it there.
So he thinks, have you ever seen the movie Home Alone 1? And this was before they became the Sticky Bandits in Home Alone 2. They actually were the Wet Bandits in the first one. And their calling card was that Mav would clog all the sinks of the houses that they robbed as a calling card. He thought that somehow that going to be a good calling card. And then they told him, they said, yeah, and you flooded every house that you robbed. So now we know every single house that you've robbed. Yeah, he always left the water on. It was like the funniest thing. One of the funniest part is when he said, he goes, and Harry goes, you're sick. You know that? So that's a calling card.
There's a lot of reasons.
So leaving a knife sheath at the scene of the crime not only would not be a good calling card, it would be a horrendous one.
That you can come up with,
especially with with leaving DNA on it.
Why he would leave it there, intentionally, because it's a calling card. He wants to be like the quintessential serial killer right out of the gate.
Right out of the gate.
No, I don't care. I don't give a shit. Why would you? They said if they believe me. Well, what are they, a pro burger?
This is not my smoke. This is his
channel, Elena. Are they a pro burger channel? Because why would anybody out there say that just for believing that it was? So no, they said if you believe that guy, block his channel.
Donated $19.99 through Super Chat. Thank you for the great lives, Josh.
Well, thank you. See, he said the great lives, and everybody's like, AI is going to take over. No, it's not. Let me see, where's the chat box? Highlighted chat. Bingo. Bango. Ready to go. Oops. Dude. I hope this kind of makes Gray mad. Look right here. Yeah. There you go, Gray. All right, sorry. I said I wouldn't be overly obnoxious.
Now.
My advice would be,
because as you'll find out, I'm still one of the worst people in the world. However, I'm no longer the stupidest person in the world. According to Gray, this guy is.
To block that channel and never watch them again, because whatever time you spent listening to that channel, guess what? You never are going to get your time in your life back from that. That is wasted time.
What does that mean? That doesn't even make any sense, Elena.
Just the deadpan answering of the question is still. What does that even mean?
If you to get your time in your life back from that.
And Jerry Lynn, thank you so much. That's very kind of you. I really do appreciate it. Oh God, it's so funny. Come on, it's funny.
That is wasted time.
I'm gonna get in trouble.
What does that mean? That doesn't even make any sense, Elena. If you believe him, block him. What? That means they believe me. Why would they block it? Oh, Scott Reich is an idiot. He's a total dipshit, man. He's one of the dumbest people. Just an absolute bore, mind-numbingly boring person.
Nice.
Who can't think his way out of a shoebox. He's always trying to figure out how to get somebody off. Yeah,
he's a defense attorney, isn't he? Isn't that what he does?
He's absolutely terrible. I mean, I think it's hilarious that people, he's a defense attorney. Oh my God.
He's a defense attorney. He's just trying to get people off. Of course, that's what he does for a living. It doesn't sound like he thinks Brian Koberger is innocent, though.
It's just god awful. And why is he even talking about me, though? Like, I don't even ever give a shit about Scott Reich. I think he's terrible, a horrendously shitty YouTuber.
It's all right, Scott. He doesn't think highly of me either.
Probably couldn't, must not be doing too well in his normal job to be languishing in the true crime world, if you're actually a attorney, you should be out there doing that, wouldn't you? I mean, I'm doing this because
The only reason that you were brought up was 'cause somebody called.
true crime is, you know, a passion of mine. I've been doing it for a long time. I think it's interesting trying to figure out what happened. He doesn't know how to do that. Yeah, I think the law tubers are terrible. Okay. They're the people out there, especially the defense attorneys who do it. They always look for, oh, look at how we can make this guy innocent. Look, if we just look at it like this. Who wants to hear that shit? They're the ones that probably early on were, I don't know, you guys, Cobra, he might not have.
Dude, I might be a fan now. I mean, this is when the venom's not directed at you, it's quite funny.
Done this. He was. That's because you didn't. You just want to. You want to keep. I don't know how to explain it. It's almost like they want to make a sale for a client or something for the future. Yeah, send me the link, Elena. I want to see what he said.
Elena wants to burn it down.
I think it's absolutely just as likely that
she called Scott saying her name was Rachel, and then called Grace saying her name was Elena.
it was left as a calling card. And I think it's weird when you see comments that go, "Oh, you're crazy, Gray. He had to." It's weird to me.
But Gray,
because I see how, yes, he could have taken it off and he was stabbing, and then in his fight he left it there, and then he chased Xana and he forgot about it. Yeah, I can definitely see that. I don't know what he owns, T-Ree. I really don't give a shit. I don't know what he owns, T-Ree. I really don't give a shit. I don't have confirmation bias. I look at the facts of the case. What do the facts tell me? And that's where I go.
right?
But hey, guys, we're getting. We just need to get some more so I can donate. I want to be able to donate my 5 memberships tonight. All right, we still need 9 gifted channel memberships for me to be able to gift the 5. All right, that's what we're looking for, though. We got to get 9 more gifted channel memberships, and then I'll gift 5, and then we'll have 35 new channel members tonight.
God, 35.
Hey, thanks, Barbara Hall. Okay, 8 more. Yeah, we get 8 more. We get 8 more channel memberships. 8 more channel.
Gonna get 8 more. Gonna get 8 more. 8 more. 8 more. 8 more in the front there. 8 more. 9 in the back. 9 in the back. 9 to the you. 9 to you. 9 to you. 8 in the back. 9 to you. 9 to you. 10 to you. 10 to you. 10. 10. 10. 10. 10. 10 going once.
Oh, okay, 8 more. Yeah, we get 8 more. We get 8 more channel
We get 8 more. 8 more.
memberships. 8 more channel memberships.
8 more channel memberships. All right. Don't be stingy, people. Come on now. In the back there. Stand up. 11. 11. 10. 10. Do I hear 10? Do I hear 11? I hear 11.
It's just
The next day.
Ooh. We're changing over.
all right. And by the way, somebody in the chat. Oh, it was a
Look at that. Look at that. Look at that black on black. That looks like an Oregon Ducks coach's shirt with a shit-stained, sweat-stained Under Armour hat.
Elena. She mentioned this idiot, one of the defense attorney YouTubers who have seen better days.
Beef.
They did. They actually said exactly what she said that they said. Some lady called in and didn't really quote
Nah, I don't think those bricks are real.
exactly how I worded it, but called up another channel and said, hey, this guy named Gray Hughes Investigates, he thinks that, and it came up with this kind of weird description of it, of how I think that it's possible that the knife sheath was left there intentionally as a calling card. But she sort of worded it, I mean, it wasn't way off, but it wasn't quite right the way she said it. But anyways, after she said that, yeah, he goes, oh yeah, don't ever watch that channel again. They don't know what the hell,
My advice would be to block that channel and never watch them again. because whatever time you spent listening to that channel, guess what? You never are going to get your time in your life back from that. That is wasted time.
What the hell? You know, it's like, what a clown. Who in the hell would say that after, I mean, for something like that? That isn't even like a wow, what a crazy thing to say.
He's very upset.
Anyways, I hope anybody who saw that idiot make that comment that you commented underneath it.
Oh yeah.
I mean, that is just. I sent him an email. I told him, you know, you're a disgusting pile of shit, man. Who the hell do you think? I mean, what?
Jeez. He loves to email people. How come I never get an email? I've never gotten an email from Gray. You guys are a disgusting pile of shit. Yowza. I like how you edited in the email.
A ridiculous thing.
I mean, to say that you got to block the channel because all the time that you're watching is wasted, whether you agree with it or not. I mean, it's categorically one of the harshest takedowns that could happen.
You know, I don't mind. Like, if I was out here trying to pretend that Kohberger was innocent and coming up with crazy conspiracy theories, I would expect to have comments made like that about me, but that's not what I do. I put out the factual information in the case, and there's a lot of facts that point to the possibility that he left the knife sheath there intentionally, and there's all kinds of facts too that point to it being accidental. I don't know what the answer is, neither does.
I mean, I would go out on a limb and just say that it was completely accidental and a major mistake, not a calling card. Was he going to just leave K-bar knife sheaths around? Like, hey, is there an influx in K-bar knife sheaths that aren't being sold to the Marines? Yeah, there's some dude in Pennsylvania. He ordered 30 of them. Why did he do that? I think it's a calling card, sir. We have ourselves a bona fide serial killer right out of the gate.
Bill Thompson, or Thomas, or Thompson, whatever the hell is Thompson. He doesn't even.
Yeah, it was under someone. Yeah, it fell off.
No. He says, we believe, but he wasn't certain. I'm not going to say it was. Guys, he's one of the dumbest attorneys I've ever seen. I mean, like, he can't think his way out of a shoebox, nor does
He already said that.
he ever come up with something interesting or creative on his own. I've seen him for years, but I just don't say anything. But you can forget it now. Any chance I get, I'm going to just lay into that. What a wacko thing to
So this is something that could go on.
say. And I won't be the better person, or whatever you want to call it.
Oof. Yikes.
All right, well, we are getting a really slow start tonight. Doesn't the work that I've been putting out recently deserve the support from the people watching the channel? That's what I would think.
Wow. No, he thinks that, what do they call it? The law tubers. That's what they call them. Law tubers are crappy. But the thing is that they know the law. I mean, whether you agree with their analysis but I don't know many criminologists or anything. I have not heard the theory of a knife being, or a knife sheath being a calling card. I just hadn't heard that.
Lock that channel and never watch them again. Because whatever time you spent listening to that channel, guess what? You never are going to get your time in your life back from that. That is wasted time.
I mean, that is fundamentally one of the meanest things that you can say about somebody. It really, I mean, it's pretty bad. And the fact is, I think he meant every word of it too. I think he meant every second. I mean, come on.
Rachel, are you there?
Hi, I'm here.
Rachel, how are you? Are you a pro burger?
Josh, I def would date Gray for sure. Gross.
Hi, I'm good. How are you? No, I'm not. I just wanted your opinion on kind of the theory that's out there.
Okay. Go ahead. Give me your best shot.
There's this channel called Gray Hughes Investigates. I'm not sure if you ever heard.
Yeah, he's heard. He's heard. Do you mean with Scott? No, I just don't. I mean, I think that they're just people that don't like him. I don't think that some people don't like Gray. They don't like the way that he quote unquote fundraises. I'm one of those people, but I have selfish reasons that I don't like Gray too. Personal selfish reasons. I mean, that is one of the greatest faces I've ever. Yeah, I mean, he takes shots. He's, I mean, what are you going to do when somebody takes a shot at you? Oh, that's a father of four right there. That's a father of four that has put kids through college. No, he's just. I mean, he just doesn't like me, and I embrace that. It's fine. We don't really see visor to visor, but I had no idea about this guy. So funny. I don't know if he's a father of four or not. I'm just like, by looking at that looks like, they're at the table and kids are throwing mashed potatoes and shit at each other. That's the kind of look that he's got going on. Wow. Look at his face. That's face. His face is so good. It's too good.
Rachel, are you there?
Hi, Rachel.
Hi, I'm here.
Rachel, how are you? Are you a pro burger?
Dude, he's got the nice microphone stand. Look at that thing. It's a beautiful. That's like a $400 microphone stand. Yeah, our brims we don't. There's a lot of people that don't like me. It's all right.
Hi, I'm good. How are you? No, I'm not. I just wanted your opinion on kind of the theory that's out there.
Okay.
One more time.
Go ahead. Give me your best shot.
There's this channel called Gray Hughes Investigates. I'm not sure if you ever heard of it.
Also, enormous no-no calling in and throwing out. I know, dude. I'm looking at his microphone. It's pissing me off. He gets to use his microphone. Jealousy is a curse, Josh. What do you mean? What did I do? I didn't say I was jealous, did I? I just said I like that microphone, his boom mic. It's nice. It's expensive. It's nice. That's all I said. I like it. It's got a nice it's a nice microphone stand.
He's kind of really invested in this case. He has like a really detailed timeline of like
He has an In-N-Out burger sticker on his laptop.
Everything that's been released since this case happened. And the other day he kind of came up with this theory that if his co-worker's DNA wasn't left on the sheath that would have been like his calling card, because he like looked up to like, you know, like serial killers that had all these different calling cards.
No way. Those things are. That's like a $350 boom microphone
in the past. And
that's the Joe Rogan one.
that like the sheath was going to be like his way of like marking like his kills, and that he like messed up by not cleaning the, you know, knife fully and just leaving a little piece of DNA on it.
Well, I think he definitely.
Know, like, what your opinion?
Well, yeah, I think that Brian Koberger absolutely screwed up. He left his trace.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. I mean, you know, look, Gray got cooked here, but it was his sub that really hung him out to dry. You know, calling into a show and then dropping the name of another channel usually doesn't bode well. I'm sure that he didn't want that name brought up. You know, I mean, I get it. I get that, but there's some history there, folks. I'll tell you that right now. Absolute great. It was great work as always. I love your videos. And I think I don't know. I don't think it was too bad. Oh man, look at this. It's just popped up. Look at this thumbnail. It's the greatest thumbnail I've ever seen.
Rachel, are you there?
Oh, where'd it go?
Rachel.
Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Dude. Why did he use that as a thumbnail? Why did he do that? Why did they do that to my dude? Why are they doing that? Look at that thumbnail. Oh man, it's my favorite. Look at that thing. That's the thumbnail that News Nation put up of him. Oh God. Look at that hair. It's like just flowing. Flowing. When I'm his age, I hope my hair looks like that. That is some, and he's not that old, but I'm just saying, look at that hair. But can you do a little better with the thumbnail? Anyway, let's see what.
But instead, I want to bring in Chris McDonough. He's the director of the Cold Case Foundation, a retired homicide detective and co-host of The Interview Room on YouTube. Chris, good to have you on the show again.
Co-host? Who's his other? Who's the other? Karen?
No, I don't know what it is about hearing news like that, but it just makes me feel good in a story where I have yet to feel even an ounce of good. How true is it? How bad is it?
Yeah, so actually, the good news is the inmates apparently were waiting for him. And when he got there, they are now making his life absolutely miserable. They're utilizing the vent system. They're kicking the doors. They're taunting him. And they're basically, torturing him through, using psychology. My goodness, he's complaining, and the guards at this point, the most they can do is write it down or, tell him, hey, there's nothing we can do. You're not in physical harm.
That's funny.
I have so many more questions, and I'm going to ask them, but I do want to touch on that last little bit, physical harm, because as I understand it, he's in cages within his cage, meaning he's in a cell for 23 hours a day, and there's a slat for food. He gets out for an hour a day, but if he gets out, he goes into this big room in the middle, and there's usually a cage in the middle where he can be, or he can be handcuffed to one of those little desky type tables if there are other inmates who are nearby. How can people get close to his door? How could people get close to him and actually put him in physical danger, or can they?
Well, actually, there are about 32 inmates apparently in the J block currently. And within those 32 folks, they are the worst of the worst, outside of death row, of course. And he's in J block. So what that would be, that's called a special housing unit, right? An SHU. And it's really a prison within a prison.
It's really funny because Chris is a detective, obviously, and has been for many years. And he's retired from that force, but he still visits jails and prisons. If anybody knows prison systems, it's him. He would go in there and interview people constantly.
However, the disadvantage that he's at, there's not a whole bunch of room where they can start moving other inmates around.
Samantha, I couldn't.
So what they want to do is keep him in protective custody right now until, he goes through the process of where do we fit this guy through the whole prison system for the rest of his life. And so he's meeting with doctors. He's going through, the systems of evaluation. And they're not going to put him into general population, but until that happens, the inmates have come up with.
Hold on, I'm not doing Chris's hair any favors by this, so I need to fix it. Hold on. It drives me nuts. Dude, look at this hair, dude. Ta-da! 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 Can't disrespect it.
The creative idea and harassing him to the point where, it's basically driving him crazy.
So I have a question about that. How does it happen that they are all in collusion, almost creating a 24-hour schedule? Is that normal? Does this happen a lot, that prisoners will band together and say, let's get that one guy and let's all work together to do it?
I don't know if they necessarily band together outside of they knew he was coming. This was such a high-profile situation. They were aware that he was coming to, the IMAX prison up there in Kuna. And so they got together and said, okay, well, how do we harass this guy? And so my understanding is there's a couple of different ways.
With the knowledge of what happened and what he confessed, or what he confessed to and pleaded guilty to, he's a very odd looking fella, but just knowing what he has done on top of that makes him look even more odd. He is a weird looking dude.
Doing who he was coming. I don't know if they necessarily.
What is that? He shaved his eyebrows. Look at this.
Band together.
Those deep eye sockets with nothing in them. Look at that. He's like, there's nothing there.
Outside of they knew he was coming. This was such a high-profile situation. They were aware that he was coming to, the IMAX prison up there in Kuna. And so they got together and said, okay, well, how do we harass this guy? And so my understanding is there's a couple of different ways of doing it. You can do it through the door, through the slot. The whole facility as a whole was built in 1989. So it's just one concrete echo chamber. And so they also can do it by kicking the doors. They even have folks that are called door warriors that just kick the doors to drive people crazy.
Oh, dude. It sounds absolutely brutal. That would suck so bad.
And they can talk through the vents. And believe it or not, actually, one of the vents they can talk through is they remove the water out of the toilet, and they can actually talk through the toilet to another cell nearby.
Yeah, but the problem is you have to get your head pretty far down in the toilet. And you know those toilets have been worked out.
It's like this gigantic, acoustic chamber. But my understanding is they're using the vents currently.
Thank you for watching.
Cuomo. Well, that was kind of interesting, huh? That's awesome. I think it's great. Let him. Let him. All right, we were gonna watch
Andrew McGann.
We were gonna watch this yesterday. Let's do it today. See what this freak's up to.
Is the accused Devil's Den State Park killer in Arkansas. He's now under arrest. He was busted at a barber shop. He's accused of stabbing a mom and dad to death who were just on a weekend hike with their young daughters. Could he also be the man?
Yeah, but it's still disgusting.
Who police say stabbed and killed a hiker at Devil's Lake State Park in Wisconsin nearly 5 years ago. What makes these cases so similar to the point that detectives are now looking into that possibility? We're on the case presented by Law and Crime. I'm Chris Stewart.
Are there, do people genuinely think that he is possibly tied to this? I don't know what the evidence is, though.
Could Andrew McGann have struck years before he allegedly killed a mom and dad who were hiking with their young daughters at Devil's Den State Park in Arkansas? Detectives in Wisconsin are now looking into that possibility. I talked to a detective in Sauk County, Wisconsin this morning about the unsolved murder of a man named John Schmutzer. He was just 24 years old when he was stabbed to death inside Devil's Lake State Park on October 14th, 2020. Obviously, there is the similarity in the names of the parks. Devil's Den State Park in Arkansas and Devil's Lake State Park north of Madison in Wisconsin. Devil's Lake State Park is actually the busiest state park in the Badger State, and it was very busy on the fall day that Schmutzer was killed because it was prime leaf watching season, and so many people, detectives say, came to the park that day to see the changing leaves, driving from states away to do it. Police say it was at 11:38 in the morning, right at the middle of the day, that someone attacked and killed John Schmutzer. He was stabbed to death on Grotto's Trail on the south side of this state park. Detectives say there were no pictures of the suspect, but multiple people saw someone who is considered the person of interest to this day in this unsolved murder. Before I get to that description, it's important to compare how this case in Wisconsin's Devil's Lake State Park played out compared to the murders that McGann's now accused of committing at Devil's Den State Park in Arkansas. I also want to be clear before we go any further, Andrew McGann's not accused in this case out of Wisconsin, and the detectives that are working that case tell me at this point everything's preliminary and they're really just exchanging notes with detectives in Arkansas. McGann's currently being held without bond in Northwest Arkansas for allegedly killing Kristen and Clinton Brink on July 26th of this year in Devil's Den State Park in Arkansas. This couple had just moved to Arkansas with their young daughters. Clinton, the dad, was expecting to start a new job the following Monday as a milk delivery driver. Police say the couple were hiking in a remote part of the park. There was no cell service, and then McGann attacked this family with a knife. He allegedly went for Clinton, the father, first. At that point, Kristen, the mom, rushed their 7- and 9-year-old daughters to safety, and those girls provided key information that helped bring Andrew McGann to justice and into custody. Now, those girls were able to get to a visitor station and call 911. But Kristen, their mom, went back to try and help her husband, Clinton, and that's when police say McGann stabbed and killed her. McGann fled. Police say he did it in a black Kia sedan. It had the license plate.
I'm imagining Josh talking through those pipes with his demon voice saying, "I am the mighty toilet monster and I'm coming for you." Yeah, I would do that.
Plate covered with some form of black tape, but the fact they were able to identify it as a Kia helped them track McGann to a barber shop. In fact, McGann really didn't hide.
I am the mighty toilet monster and I am coming for you.
His vehicle. He drove that car allegedly to that barber shop where he was arrested on June 30th. It was parked right outside. He was just about 5 minutes into his haircut when detectives entered the barber shop and they put him under arrest. We talked to the barbers who were there that day, and they say what stood out to them was that McGann arrest. He was just about 5 minutes into his haircut when detectives.
I'm a little pot. I would not cut this guy's hair. You walk in. If he walked in, I'd be like, "All right, see you, buddy." Why is his hair parted like that? That's a Backstreet Boy. I mean, not really, but I mean, that's like the hairstyle. Although loneliness has always been a friend of mine.
Entered the barbershop and they put him under arrest. We talked to the barbers who were there that day, and they say what stood out to them was that McGann would not give his name, and he also didn't want any hair cut off the top of his head. And they told us they think that's because he wanted to cover his face as he was still on the run. Police believe they have a very strong case in Arkansas against Andrew James McGann. They say they have the murder weapon, they have DNA that ties him to the murders, and they also say he confessed to some extent while he was in custody. It's unclear specifically what.
Oh, here we go. Some extent. Oh, don't worry. There's going to be people that go, he didn't do it. He didn't do it. It's probably that one guy that Gray was talking about. Probably be like, he's going to try and get him up. But Josh.
He said, we have requested video of the interrogation, and one day, once this case is settled, maybe we'll be able to see that. McGann has yet to enter a plea, and he's being represented by a public defender. When he was on the run, police released
so he's definitely getting the death penalty.
This picture, allegedly of McGann in dark clothing on the day of the Brinks murders. They say it was a witness who took this picture of McGann from behind. Now, police had described the person of interest at that point as a medium-built white man wearing sunglasses, fingerless gloves, and he had dark clothing on with that backpack. Witnesses also say they saw him allegedly leave the park with blood on his face. Jesus. You compare that description to the one that law enforcement in Wisconsin have put out to the public as they are working the murder of John Schmutzer at Devil's Lake State Park. Again, this was a murder back in 2020. The detective I talked with this morning say that witnesses call the person of interest in this case the runner. And the runner.
It would be a quick trip. My child would not be staying with that guy. I'm just saying, I'm sorry. I know crazy eyes when I see him. That dude's crazy. He's got crazy eyes.
Runner is still the person of interest in this murder to this day. Now,
the runner, exactly. Well, that's a good starting point. Thank you. The guy jogging.
They don't have any pictures of the runner, but he is described as a 5'10" white man who was wearing all dark clothing and was seen running frantically through the park at the time of Schmutzer's murder in October 2020. Detectives say they do not have the murder weapon in this case. Now,
I'm not leaving my kid with that guy. Look at his face. It's not happening. Hello, my name is Andrew McGann. I'm very excited to join the Dolphin family as a 4th grade math and writing teacher. I graduated from Oklahoma State University, go Pokes, in May with a BS in elementary education. BS, what is that? Bachelor's? I have been a substitute teacher for the past 2 years in Tulsa County, Oklahoma, and a student teacher for the spring. What is it with these teachers and shit? Him and Koberger, buds. I want to be the teacher's aide. I want to be a substitute.
We've been trying to put together the background of Andrew James McGann and understanding how he got to Arkansas. And Wisconsin may line up with where he was around 2020.
Holy
McGann is a
shit.
public school teacher by
that photo disqualifies him from being a teacher. It should, at least. Wow.
by trade, which is disturbing in and of itself. He was going to start teaching at a public elementary school the week after his arrest in Springdale, Arkansas. When we first heard the name Andrew James McGann, we put his name into truthfinder.com, and surprisingly, nothing really came up. And that says a lot because Truthfinder rarely can't find information on
Wow, Truthfinder. I wonder who sponsored this episode.
Someone, and that's kind of a story in and of itself, where it appears that McGann really tried to cover his tracks. Here at Law and Crime, we partner with Truthfinder. We use it to get details on the people involved in our school.com/OTC. We found that McGann was hired by at least 5 different school districts between Arkansas, Texas, and...
We put it into Truthfinder and we couldn't find shit. However, we are sponsored by Truthfinder. And Truthfinder rarely messes up. He must have went through great lengths to hide his stuff, because if Truthfinder couldn't find it, nobody could. Thank you, Truthfinder, for sponsoring this episode.
Oklahoma just in the last 3 years, going back to 2022. Prior to that, we know that McGann...
Oh my God. These photos are just, they're...
grew up in the southwestern suburbs of Chicago. And we actually spoke to one of his childhood friends recently who said that McGann had somewhat of a very normal upbringing. He played Little League Baseball. His dad was the coach of the Little League team.
He probably sucked.
His
probably batted ninth and played right field.
His mom was from Oklahoma, and that's why the friend believed he moved out west. Now, when I asked about what stood out to him now, thinking of Andrew McGann, the accused killer, he said without a doubt his anger was,
Dad, I want to pitch. No.
Was a major problem, and it made people uncomfortable. Stood out to him. That's why the friend believed he moved out west. Now, when I asked about what stood out to him now, thinking of Andrew McGann, the accused killer, he said without a doubt his anger was a major problem and it made people uncomfortable. He also said that at some point after high school, McGann cut off a lot of people that he spoke with, blocking them on social media, really out of the blue.
From what I know, people that were really close to him, he they all lost contact with him. Like, I don't know what happened, honestly, but
yeah,
they
consider
said,
yourself lucky, huh?
You know, he ended up blocking me or something, and that's what I've heard. So
now it's unclear what happened in McGann's life for him to cut off so many people who he grew up with and what we've been told was a pretty close-knit community, and for him to move away from the Midwest. The suburbs of Chicago, obviously not that far from Wisconsin, and Devil's Lake State Park is a place where people from the Chicago area go to see the changing leaves and take in some nature in the fall. The detective I spoke to said one of the big challenges they've faced in this investigation is that there were so many people in the park that day, so many people that traveled from states away, that came, saw the leaves, and then went back home to wherever that may be, that it was hard to interview every single person who may have seen something. And there may still be people today who are jogging their memories, thinking about what they saw on that trip in 2020, and they are still hoping people reach out for information that can help them solve the murder of John Schmutzer. Now, this isn't the only cold case that law enforcement has contacted police in Arkansas about after McGann's arrest. Vermont State Police reached out about the October 3rd, 2023 murder of 77-year-old Honore Fleming. She was a former college dean who entered a hiking trail in Castleton, Vermont around 4 p.m. one day, and then she was found dead at 4:30 p.m. She had a gunshot wound to the head. This is the sketch that Vermont State Police put out almost 2 years ago. They also put out a description from witnesses, and they say the person of interest in that murder was described as a male, standing about 5'10", having short red hair, and he was wearing a dark gray t-shirt and carrying a black backpack. Now, even though that description does sound very similar to Andrew McGann, we admit it sounds like a lot of people. Police in Vermont say, after talking with Arkansas police last week, at this point, there is, quote, no known link.
Please hit that like button.
Between those cases. But we do want to say, if you have any information about the murder of Honore Fleming, contact Vermont State Police. Joining us now is retired police sergeant and cold case expert Troy Hillman. Thank you for taking the time to be with us on Law and Crime.
Have some respect.
Today, what are some of the similarities you see between this unsolved case out of Wisconsin and then what Andrew McGann is accused of in Arkansas?
Well, you had in both cases, you had a very
I'm sorry, and I just got to say this, and I don't mean to be disrespectful in any way, shape, or form. This guy's a very handsome guy. I've never seen somebody look more like Quagmire in my entire life. I mean, ever. Never.
Brazen, broad daylight, it appears to be a blitz attack. And again, I don't know all the details, but it was the tool that was used was a knife in both cases, and it was somebody of somewhat of a strength and stature to overcome grown adults. And in the case of Arkansas, two grown adults. And
Giggity.
So you had somebody that was almost a predator type.
And when I talked to detectives this morning, they were very, in Sauk County, Wisconsin, they were very much saying, this is preliminary. We're exchanging notes, giving phone calls and talking with some of the detectives in Arkansas. Take us inside those conversations typically. When you have a police department, you have this unsolved case, you see Andrew McGann, you see some of the details that's been reported as far as what he's accused of in Arkansas. What's the conversation like when you're asking questions, trying to figure out if there is a link to the unsolved case?
It does. It looks like Quagmire.
Yeah, they're definitely great to be cautious because you don't want to come out and label something as such beforehand, before But I would say that they're asking.
I'm not going to pull up. Look, the guys I got to respect them. I can't.
Asking questions about.
But he looks like Quagmire.
About looking at his timeline of where he.
That's all right. People used to call me Chum Lee.
Was. Could he have been in the area?
I thought that was good. I thought it was a good name. The one I didn't like was Jelly Roll. I didn't like that one for some reason. I don't know why.
Maybe looking at cell phone data, that kind of thing, just to put him there and kind of figure out where he's been, where he's traveled to. Obviously, both cases, it would have been probably somebody or somewhere that he was familiar with and felt comfortable in that environment doing what he did.
Yeah, and he was from the southwestern suburbs of Chicago, graduated high school sometime around 2015, but that's only a couple hours drive to Devil's Lake State Park in Wisconsin. What stands out to you as someone who's investigated not only just crimes, but cold cases when you look at Andrew James McGann and what he's accused of in Arkansas?
Well, I think you look at if you're going to go out and commit a murder, typically the way to do it, usually with strangers, would be use a gun because it doesn't involve getting up close, personal. Typically with a knife attack, in any kind of struggle, you injure yourself, and typically the perpetrator leaves their blood. So it's really not the number one choice if you're going to commit a murder. So in his mind, maybe there was some connection with the devil's name. I don't know how much this is religious, but there should be a treasure trove, maybe looking at his social media, looking at his background, talking to friends, family, and kind of getting a complete picture of who this guy is and how he developed over time, because he would have developed, if he did in fact do the cold case murder in Wisconsin, then he was probably growing a little bit more brazen as he was working his way, what a profiler once described to me as the helix, basically working his way down that, just basically becoming more brazen and attacking at will multiple adults.
And there was the other cold case that Vermont State Police say that there's no known link to it. But in that case, Honoré Fleming was killed with a gunshot wound to the head. In the case of John Schmutzer out of Wisconsin, that was a stabbing. In Arkansas, it was a stabbing. When you see cases and you're investigating a cold case and you're seeing if there is a link to other crimes, how often is the cause of...
Did Plunder put out... What is it that Plunder put out? Something new. What is that? A body cam footage of what?
Death similar between those types of cases?
Definitely perpetrators can switch it up, and you never want to lock in on one and rule out somebody based on, hey, this has to be, this is his, this is how he likes to do it. He likes to stab, and it's going to be that way every time, because they can switch it up, and they have switched it up. But definitely a perpetrator, typically they stick with what they're comfortable with, and maybe he had knife training or something. That knife meant something to him. He probably would have used the same knife, I'm just guessing. And so those are the kind of things you kind of hone in on. But again, it's incredibly important to keep an open mind. And what I would come back to here is the DNA. The DNA doesn't lie. It's probably the best tool in the chest, so to speak. But everything else should start to line up if, in fact, he was good for that cold case back in Wisconsin.
In the Wisconsin case, I mean, we often hear about the first 48 after a murder, and we're talking almost 5 years that this case has gone unsolved. What are some of the biggest challenges law enforcement face as time goes on?
Witnesses forget. People kind of spread out all over the country in cold cases. There are sometimes different people that were involved that are able to testify.
Lucy gifted 5 Lab After Dark memberships. Thanks for dropping 5 of them on us, baby. Yeah. Sorry.
I don't know if like Hong understands this is America. People could say what the fuck they want in America. If he has a problem,
I didn't mean to play that one.
Die and or are not available. So there's just a host of challenges. There can also be degradation of the evidence. We found that typically, though, back in the 70s and 80s when we looked at DNA from there, that time period. But typically, yeah, there can be a lot of things that can go wrong, much more challenging than, say, like you said, 48 hours or maybe even a year out. You get a lot more. It gets cumbersome as the days go by.
Live chat reminder.
And when I talked to someone who also covers
showing
works
some
cold
love
cases
baby.
last week, they were talking about how over time, for when you see some of these cases and when a break comes, and it might be, you know, you look at the suspect and how they acted in the years after, and maybe in some cases you have a suspect that might have a conscience, and the weight of it just changes the way that they act. What are some of the things you look for in suspects who potentially years later could be linked to a cold case?
Typically, they like to maybe follow the crimes and typically check in on the status of a cold case. So that typically is kind of again will be buried in their kind of history, maybe even their search, Google searches and that kind of thing. They'll like to know exactly, keep in tune with investigations and where they're at. So to me, that would be kind of something that needs to be looked at.
And then I think just as an investigator yourself, and especially when you're covering a high profile case or even a case like what happened in Sauk County, Wisconsin. I mean, it's a place where people go and check out leaves when they change. I mean, it's a very peaceful place, a state park. And you have this crime, which appears to be on someone who the victim never met before. It's a similar case in Arkansas. As time goes on and some of these cases come cold.
This was very informative, but we have something very important to tend to here. Give me a second. Very, very... I don't know if I've watched this one yet. I don't think so. I don't think I've watched it all. All right. Do you guys have your drinks? You have your snacks or whatever it is that you have? Get it. Because I think I found one that I haven't watched. Or part of one that I haven't watched. All right. Here we go.
In a quarter mile, take the US 31
What's
north ramp.
up, my boy? What's up, Root, man? How you been, man? Long time no see. Long time no see. You know what I mean? Damn, you're flying off the fucking interstate like your name was CP, motherfucker. Where you going? So goddamn fast. Excuse me, God. I didn't mean to say your name in lane, but damn.
Then turn left onto Eamon Place.
Just want me to be healthy? Smoking cigarettes ain't, but boy, I done lost so much weight and I've been working out every fucking day. I need to go work out at about 12 o'clock. I might get a protein shake before then. What time is it right now? 8:28?
It's like he's having an internal struggle with himself. He wants to smoke a cigarette, but on the other hand, he wants to have a protein shake. Very conflicted. I mean, I get it.
working out every single day. Every single day. Real shit. And smoke. I need to get rid of this habit. This habit's bad, smoking.
Really? I never heard that before.
That's the only bad habit I have left is smoking, and then I gotta get these fucking...
Well, you rap too, but I thought smoking was good. I thought that smoking doesn't cause any problems. I thought it was fine.
shit piss poor teeth pulled the fuck out and some new ones put in. Because I can't do that. Nope. When mommy tells you brush your teeth when you're young, you better go brush your motherfucking teeth, boy. Your ass will end up looking like a damn shit-stained boxer lying all the way down. You have more toothaches than a fucking nuclear warhead.
More toothaches than a nuclear warhead?
Drive northwest on North 7th Street. Then, at 700 feet, turn left onto Howerton Street.
I love the gym.
Turn left onto Howerton Street.
I love the gym, man. I so fucking love the gym.
He does?
I might start playing ball again.
In
like
700 feet, turn left
baseball.
onto North 6th Street.
They got a league out here, and I'll start.
He wants to play baseball. I've seen him pretend to throw a ball. It's not good. I want to play baseball. Yeah, I'm sure they're looking for a 5'4" shortstop who smokes cigarettes.
Think about jumping in that shit.
Turn left onto North 6th Street.
You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Toothaches and earaches are the absolute worst. That is true. Did I miss it? But I quit. I don't know, man. I don't miss.
In 700 feet, turn right onto Main
Oh,
Street.
you talking about miss smoking? Shit. Hold up, y'all. Where's the hater anthem at?
Turn right onto Main Street.
I gave them the content they wanted earlier. Yeah. It wasn't the content they wanted, but it was what needed to be heard. Because I be thinking about some shit like, yo, these dudes think they're really on top. Like,
I really don't understand why he thinks he's black. Because, I mean, that's what he thinks. Well, I don't know if he thinks that he's black, but he definitely acts black. And I mean, it's kind of like, it's just really weird. I don't know. I don't really get it. I mean, I went to school with dudes that were like this, and we used to make fun of them all the time. And we call them Slim Shady, Malibu, you know, just all kinds of stuff.
and I know a lot of them goofballs had shit to do, like passing shit around to try to tarnish me. I'm gonna burn every single one of y'all motherfuckers with the light of God. I'm gonna burn your ass with the light of God. Yeah. They're probably, what?
In 800
What is
feet,
that?
turn right
You're
onto
gonna burn
Spring
my
Street.
ass with the light of God?
Gonna burn your ass with the light of God? I don't know where he is. Probably. Maybe he's going to try out for All-Stars. That's true. Little League World Series does start tomorrow. That's what I've tried to tell people this, you know, like my kids, they had friends that wanted to be rappers and most of them were white and they were all horrible. Most anybody, very rarely do you find somebody that can actually rap decently at all. But it's not a skill that really comes across from somebody if they just let you go, hey, let me hear you rap. And then they say, yeah, man, the rain in Spain falls mostly on the plain. You know, it just doesn't really sound good. So you got to have it like, you got to have a beat. You got to have an engineer do it. Now, Eminem is the antithesis of every white rapper that ever wanted to be a rapper. First of all, he grew up famously in 8 Mile, which is a very, very tough part of the world in Detroit. It's just a very tough place. He also happens to be one of the greatest rappers. He sold the most records of any rap artist that has ever existed, ever. That ain't gonna be T-Rev's thing. What do you mean you guess? What do you mean you get? There's no debating his number. I'm just telling you that he's rare. Almost like a unicorn. So, but guys like him feel like they can do that, and he can't. Eminem is the most selling artist of all time. Okay, you can. Okay, even if there's a debate about it, though, the fact that he's in the debate is wild enough. But there is no debate on who has sold more records, and that would be Eminem. There's no denying that. It's like 50-something million albums. 50 million.
Turn right onto Spring Street.
Turn right on the. You ain't telling people where I'm at, bro. Stop giving up my location. Trying to get someone hurt.
Yeah, there's people just after you.
Yeah, I'm gonna cover the BK trial. You're damn right I am. I don't care how I gotta do it. Arlene, I didn't.
There is no B. Oh no, really? Oh, I need that so bad. I need to get a copy of that. Where do I find them?
See you in here, Mama Arlene. What's going on?
I need a copy. Can you still buy him? Is he on Spotify?
I miss you, my friend. I miss you. Man, I miss you guys for real.
Yeah, we miss you too.
You said I think Rook wants to be your man. Get that disrespectful fucking prick out of here. Rick Lake.
I don't know if are there many people that think that Eminem isn't talented? I mean, of course he is. Of course he's talented. You might not think he's the greatest, and that's totally fine. I don't care. I could care less.
Like, are you fucking... Can you make a better...
But going on record sales, and I mean, that's kind of the point, to sell the most records.
Name? Rick Lake. I think Rick wants to be with you. You're sitting in your mom's basement stinking, boy. I can smell them tomato rotten ass drawers from here, boy.
Tomato?
Damn. Boy, Rick Lake, that boy that got out the swamp. Boy's boxers look like a fucking...
He's got a cupped tit, big time.
You know the strawberry jelly mixed with the peanut butter in one can? That's what his fucking drawers look like. Sitting in his grandma's basement making 50 accounts instead of filling out applications or going to make some damn money, bro. Get your ass up and go do something. I'll talk shit to you while I'm sitting here doing it.
Is he talking to me?
I'm actually working right fucking now. And guess
what is in there? I gotta see that. Can I? Hold on. Let me see if I can zoom here. What is that? Those menthols? He's smoking menthols? Menthols? He's smoking menthols. He thinks he's Denzel Washington at Training Day. They're menthol. Even worse. Holy
guess what? I don't need donations because I get my own.
Right.
But I appreciate the love.
Newport 100s. What's wrong with them? I don't know. I'm not saying. It's just funny.
And shit, you know, y'all show.
Let me get a Newport.
That's cool. You know how it's always been here. If you want to show love, that's on you.
So he's asking people to donate to him.
But I'll never beg nobody for nothing. So the genuine people who do show love and support, I appreciate every single one of you. More than you'll ever know. The people who that it always shows me who really fucks with me heavy. Now, money doesn't say, all right, this person fucks with you heavy, but when you see somebody who's genuinely showing support, sending you messages, and you start to notice that this person, you know, they're...
Let's see. A line in a Newport was my jam years ago.
They're not on no bullshit. They're talking cases, and they don't talk nothing about no drama. They want to see this little boy or this little girl found, or this dude or woman, whoever went missing. They want to see them found, or this case. There's something going on in this case, and they want this covered. It's always about what, you know, we cover, the topics, and that's being a voice for the voiceless, right?
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
Voice for the voiceless.
Something like that, you know?
How about you be eyes for the sightless? You ever thought about that? Think like maybe there are people that need help that aren't dead, you know? Because there are actually people that do speak for people that have passed away. Try being legs for the legless and push somebody in a wheelchair and help them out. I don't know. Be arms for the armless.
You said just believe you will get where you want to be. Oh, I know I'm gonna.
Voice for the voiceless. It's such a corny ass thing to say. Doug used to say that shit. We're voice for the voiceless. We're voice for the voiceless. Corniest shit you ever heard somebody say.
Get where I want to be.
Yeah, you look like a voice for the voiceless. When I see you, I see a voice for the voiceless. That's what I see. I see somebody that is totally not infatuated with themselves, and that somebody who, I see a humanitarian. I see Mother Teresa. I see Bono. Rage for the rageless.
Lady Roses, I promise you. I promise you. I put that on everything I love. You know why? Because every time I put my mind to something, I do it.
Like crack.
Like right.
Allegedly.
Right now, I got my mind on something, and I'm doing it.
What?
I'm doing exactly what I said I was going to do because that's...
Because you were going to get kicked out of where you were?
That's what I planned. That's what I pushed forward. That's what I'm manifesting in front of me and doing at the same time.
Manifesting.
You know? I appreciate you. Thank you for the love, though. For real. I do appreciate the genuine folks. Salute.
Yeah. Have a thought for the thoughtless. Rage for the rageless. Teeth for the teethless. A bobble for the bobbleheadless. I see the dude return hot dogs after a vigil. That is crazy work, by the way. How insane is something like that?
Give me an S. Give me a U. Give me a P. Give me an E. Give me an R. Give me a C. Give me an H. Give me an A. Give me a T. And I'll carve you soaps. And I'll do that. And I'll put you on Diarrhea Island. I'll put you on Diarrhea Island where they got fucking toilet paper palm trees, man. Yeah, roll of toilet papers hanging up the palm trees. You can wipe your ass with it.
He doesn't hand carve soap.
So, heck yeah, T on a mission.
I don't know why he says that. What is he talking about? He's not carving soap, is he?
Well, boy, yeah, I was talking to you last night. Remember, I was getting them $20, $25 orders back to back, boy.
Yeah, Diarrhea Island. Like it's the argument of a little kid. I'm on Diarrhea Island. Yeah. What does that even mean?
Have a good birthday party? You said what? You do. You have a good. You have a good. A good.
Yeah, he's talking about Dolly. He's always had a major problem with Dolly, but I don't know. I mean, I think I have some Dolly soap actually somewhere. I have some of his soap.
I need to quit smoking, y'all. That shit's actually gonna kill me.
Yes, it will.
Real shit. Man, my eyes fuck. Damn, I need to shave. Ew. With that V2, hold on. Let me fix this real quick.
You have some Dolly soap too.
These rappers' ass and they probably get their booties touched. Ew.
Oh God, I've missed that one. I don't know what it smells like. I've never actually smelled it. It's a good question. These rappers' ass and they probably get their booty touched. No, I never did clip any of that. Gave me
Hold up, I'm moving this joint. Yeah, re-rock. Oh my God, y'all. Do you understand what is going on here? I don't think you do. Hold up 1 second, ladies and gentlemen. There we go. I had to fix the camera. I had to fix the damn camera, you know? Somebody said, yeah, this older woman, she was very nice. She goes, you got the eyes of an angel. She had me all blushing, 80-year-old. She had to be 80, 90. You got the eyes of an angel. I said, only if you knew what was inside, you know? A fucking devil. Papa Sal, you know? From New York. Used to make people's fucking pizzas after I'd beat their ass, you know?
You know, Pop. Brain for the brainless. Hold on 1 second. Check this out. Here you go. Some Dolly soap. Then these little hitters here. These little let me see. I don't know, they're just small little circular ones. I don't care if you believe me or not. I'm showing you what I got. I don't know. They're just out there. What am I going to do with them? I don't know. I just set them aside. I can't smell them, though. Let me open one of these little ones. I didn't have them right on hand. I had to go get them. They're on a shelf. It's not bad, actually. mean, it's not. It's not terrible. It smells like soap.
You know what I mean, pop?
You know what
Hold
I mean,
up, son.
pop.
What the hell did they just have me do? Driving a horseshoe? What kind of shit was that?
No, I did not buy them. I won Turtle Island. Yeah, you can smell. Yeah, I can smell them. They smell fine.
Yo, what about that shooting last night, bro? Hold up, what did Leslie say? My mom is 85 and still dancing and singing dear. Oh, thank you. I appreciate that, Leslie. I'm sorry that I missed your comment. I just seen it now though. Thanks to Root. Root said stop spamming. She wanted me to see that. That's cool. I think that's awesome. It actually touches my heart. For real. Because
I had one season 2, I think. I think it was season 2. Turtle Island. Rash for the Rashless. I don't know. I didn't pay for it.
this can sound crazy, right? But I do the same thing, man, to my own music. I do the same shit to my own music. You know, I get down to my own shit. Hold on, let me fix this. It's still not angled right. Re-rock. Yeah. Okay.
Oh my God, look at that.
Okay, now we're good.
Yeah, I got some soap. I got liquid soap too. I didn't grab that. There's some liquid soap, and then I have some lotion. It's like raspberry lemonade. It's that smells good.
I had to drop that back.
Personally, I'd have been happy with just some beef jerky or something. That would have been cool. I like beef jerky.
That boy right there. You're a devil dude. You know better now. Oh, hell no, man. I ain't far from the devil. You look like you're doing good.
I think technically I won season 1 too, didn't I?
Yeah, ain't no devil over here. Man,
I
y'all.
think Justin beat me, but then he didn't. I think he dropped out. And then I beat Ryan Upchurch.
People are rude though, blocking.
I can't remember.
Up this spot though. I feel like driving right down the damn sidewalk right now.
I haven't been on there for a long time.
Trev, if you don't get down to your own music, then you're not. Oh, I'm about to make some real music. I'm about to make a banger. I'm gonna surprise the fuck out of y'all with this next song.
Josh, who manufactured that soap, and what were the risk prevention guidelines? Do you think that I actually used it? I think I won 2 seasons. Yeah, I think I did too. Can't remember. I honestly, it's been so long ago.
I'm going into a professional studio here in Nashville.
I don't know. But I mean, I guess I really don't know.
And I'm a cook. Yeah. And everybody's catching some smoke on that bitch too. I'm going off on it.
Do it.
Come on, bro. What are y'all doing?
I used to be popular.
This is straight up bullshit, y'all.
Oh my God. Dude, every time he takes that hat off.
I'm not a fan of this shit.
I have never, ever in my life seen a widow's peak like that. Never.
Hell nah.
Craziest widow peak I've ever seen in my life.
Nope. Damn, bro. Can you not slow down for me, motherfucker?
Dude, Muscles is gonna be pissed that he's wearing that Atlanta hat again.
I gotta get out of here, bitch. Re-rock. Oh, you say you don't want, what's inside, huh? Ain't no devil over here, boy. I said the devil. I was just talking shit.
Straight to the dome and straight to the throat.
I was just fucking off. He said you growled. I was just fucking off. The devil is not, nope, not with me.
Jeez. I know beef jerky is so expensive. It's crazy. It's crazy how expensive beef jerky is. It bothers me. It bothers my soul. It really does. Because I love beef jerky. But I don't, $68 for a package.
No, ma'am. No, ma'am. Ain't no devil over here with me. I promise you that right now. Hell nah.
But I don't understand what he meant about carving soap. Like, because I think that they come in like molds. But he's always saying that he carves them. I don't even know why I care. I don't even care.
I beat the devil's ass. Cuss his ass the fuck out every day. He ain't gonna do shit. And if he does, oh well, fuck him. I ain't listening to nothing the devil tells me, so he can go eat a fat sausage. You know? Nothing the devil tells me, so he can go eat a fat sausage.
Man, he just told the devil that he could eat a fat sausage. In the power of Jesus' name, amen.
You know? Straight up.
You could straight up eat a fat sausage.
Yeah, it's
Wainers, guys. Every single day. Just a nonstop sausage fest. Obsessed with talking about schlongs and stuff.
Like that. The devil can go eat a fucking fat sausage. He's a coward.
I'm sure the devil's really hurt that you told him to go eat a fat sausage. In Jesus' name, let the devil eat a fat sausage.
Hey, look, man.
This is a Chucky Beat production.
Those laughs.
You mad because you mix this up, bro? Quit mixing that trash, man. They're charging money like that.
There are soap and cheese whittlers. Yeah, but that's not what he does. I don't know why he's always saying that. It's a mold. Yeah, yes. About the devil eating a fat sausage. Yes. You heard that correct. The devil's going to eat a fat sausage. You already know what the devil's going to do. He's going to eat a fat sausage.
This shit don't sound good enough for all that, boy. Rev King 2020, let's get it. Look.
It never does.
Come on, maniac. You know you done fucked up, right?
Do you think before this show ends that he will once again bring up a wiener before we end tonight?
Your name's Maniac, but I'm about to put a motherfucking beating on your head like my name's Hit Brainiac. You copy Eminem and use his name for clickbait. The only engine getting flooded, your mother's on my dick. You say Rev up.
So that took what? 9 seconds? Yeah, I got to get the wiener bell out.
Shit, so you can blow my piston. We'll get on your knees if you really wanna kiss it. And now you're in your feelings cause you really suck at mixing it. You really got a problem, I can pull up with the quizness. I'm about that action, you're a pussy for real. Take a ride down my street, I'll make you follow the drill. You pussy cocky till I loosen up your bolts with this drill. I'm coming fresh out the asylum and I'm ready to kill. You said check my pedigree, but I'ma hit you with this Triple H. My face looking blank like a mannequin when I connect this swing. You
got an issue and need some. But I got you on at least walking it out like a shit. You say I'm trash, but you're leaning on the cancer. I'ma throw you in that bitch since you like to be a stand. Every song you make is like a bag of M&M's. When I get finished with this pussy, he will never stand again. Anybody getting mixes from this whoopee needs to book me, cause the shit he does to trash really shows me he's a rookie. Pussy, how you claiming that your mixes sound great? I see you standing in the shade with M's balls in your face. Hey yo, man, Maniac, what were you thinking, bro? Come on, dog.
Yeah, this is me.
I mean, you sound like you beat your dick while you're listening to Eminem and you're taking a shit on the toilet. Stand up. You should have known better than to do this, man. Slim Shady, please stand up. Done. Finish him. Maniac needs a physician. These boys got him in prison. I'll beat the brakes off you and put you out of commission. Rip you out the fucking hood like I'm working on a transmission. You better add it up, cause you're gonna do an addition. I'm your last stop, they call me the mortician. When I beat down your block, I'm leaving the door missing. Make them disappear like I'm a fucking magician. Running through these maniacs cause these pussies ain't competition. Now cause a demolition, pissing on your existence. Hey, you the real maniac when you're built like a pitchfork but no engine. Keys out of ignition, I'll cause a bloodbath on that back that you mentioned. Claiming you're a musician, I'll put your ass in detention. Make you come to my house like a bitch and do my dishes. My album hit the charts while your shit wouldn't fly. Call me a madman the way I'm dicking down this twat. Said I got a fuse that is blown, but how is that the case when I'm ripping the roof to your dome? I remember you begging me to react to your tracks, and when I played that
Yeah, Maniac.
I had to take out the trash.
I heard you got a nosebleed. You looking like a dopey drop.
Kicked me in my knees, homie, that was so 13. You put me on the shelf, I think you did it to yourself. Music sounded like shit, nobody wants to help. This dude wants to be slim, a feminine Eminem, but ain't got the passion to do what he's lacking skill with his pen. Bitch, if you diss back, I ain't responding.
I snapped on this shit.
I don't think he did.
Hey, look, man, y'all remember back in the day we used to throw on a
This
beat?
shit right here.
Kick a freestyle off the dome, chilling in the room, or start writing just some bars, you know what I mean? You was getting down with the track, there was no hooks, none of that.
So you think he'll mention a Wayner here?
Let's bring it right back to that for 1 second, man. It's your boy T-Rev. I got a couple bars I want to get off my chest. Look, let's go. They say I'm arrogant, but it's cause I'm in my element. They say you got the evidence, but that shit's irrelevant. I'm hesitant. You know I'll pull up at your residence, kinda like a worker. I'm here to give an estimate. Let's go. Give me money cause I'm
kind of like a worker. I'm here to give an estimate.
here to get my settlement. I see you scheming, we call that shit an embezzlement. This my testament, homie, I am a specialist. Pulling shit out the ground like fragments from a skeleton. I never been a resident to this hit. I walked up in the house like, give me my flip, give me my flip. I'm a perfectionist, one of the fucking best at it. You got a deficit, I'm the motherfucking reverend. I'm the call me the devil, in your head like a sedative. Spitting it excellent, homie, you are underdeveloped. Coming at me, you better bring it right to the streets.
Cause I'm equivalent to great when I write to these beats.
I paint a picture that's vivid, I keep it lit when I spit it. Put it pictures
In your head like Picasso when I'm finished.
You can get the minutes within a minute. I rip them, you don't never wanna scrimmage. I'm murdering all you gimmicks. I send you to the clinic for claiming that you were vicious.
Have you been like a merry-go-round, quantum physics?
Spinning like a merry-go-round, quantum physics.
When I'm pushing my limits, have you laying under trees? My rap look like it's Christmas. Talk a lot of
Shit, but all I'm hearing is crickets. I've been blitzing on the
pussies like leaving
the line of scrimmage.
I can feel it in my spirit, my hustle's very committed. I ain't never gonna quit for as long as
Hold
I'm
up.
fucking living. They can try to put me down, but the work I do is persistent.
I'm listening for that whiner.
That you were acting like an infant, I'm starting to see the image. I be getting redemption, a lot of you want attention. This is my profession, homie, don't like it, you're on suspension. You're a contradiction to the game and everybody knows. When I walk up in the building, they know I'm about to explode. What up, man, it's your boy T-Rev. You know I had to bring it back, that raw, grimy hip-hop. You know, nothing but bars coming in, you know what I'm saying? Y'all know what's up, Rev Gang, what up, man? Shout out to everybody showing love and showing support, man, that means the world to me. And shout out to all the new subscribers on the channel, man. Y'all are the ones that make me, so it's only right if I show my support back. You know what I'm saying? I appreciate all of y'all, man.
What if he thinks he's Tupac?
Real talk. Let's go.
I just couldn't be around somebody like him.
Grew up a scrawny little shit, causing problems for my family. Always was a screw up, couldn't do it. I grew up an angry piece of shit. Friends couldn't barely stand me. Always was a nuisance, couldn't do it. Yo! What up, y'all? Welcome. Talk to me. This is how I grew up. An angry piece of shit. Friends couldn't barely stand me. Always was a nuisance, couldn't do it. Call me the problem that you wish you never had tested. Call me the nightmare in your dreams that'll make you piss in your bed. It all depends if you're ready. Kick this deep, I'll be your rock steady. I'm my Chevy, you soft.
That'll make you piss in your bed. Oh, shit.
But I do it like this. I be free and off the top. Why y'all's life sucks.
What?
I'm fucking show. I don't even fucking know that I under trees, my crap look like it's Christmas. Talk a lot of shit, but all I'm here to do everybody showing love. Welcome. Listen, dog, I've been at it on the mission. About to get this picture going crazy in the streets like Christmas.
I love the freestyles, folks. Folks, I got to tell you, I love the freestyles. I love them. Here we go.
Cause I've been gifted with the shit that I've been pitching. I'm working.
This is when he can't help but refer to wieners.
So I can put work in the earth and dog fuck with me is guaranteed that I'm a Merkham. Coming off the top and my name ain't Merkham's. Smack him in his
coming off the top and my name ain't Merkham's.
Hey, leave them bitches like curtains closed. Trev ain't a hoe, fucking with the flow. Guaranteed I bust your nose. Trev been spitting shit so hot when I melted off the dome. All these rappers talking shit till I send them with the chrome and I aim it at their head. They ain't fucking with the boy. I've been really going off, boy. You ain't making noise. You a fucking clown. I've been running this shit. You a true crime pussy. Boy, I smack you in your shit. You ain't fucking with me, dog. I really live out here in the trenches. But the difference between me and you is I really want to help.
You kind of ran off the cliff with that one.
You a pussy. You should be put on the fucking shelf. I spank all these whiny bitches with my fucking belt, dog. And I'm about to leave a fucking welt. Cause all you fat fucking bitches stink like wells. And I don't even know, but I get up on this mic and straight up kill it with the flow. The only dude.
Nah, I can't really see, and my eyes are actually kind of burning.
That gives a fuck on the internet. Nah, not that, but homie, you know I've been a vet. I've been a threat, that's why you all came at my neck. Tried to get me out of here, but I'm staying. Fuck yeah. Yo, I kinda stuttered a bit, but I get back on the mic and start to take off on this bitch like I'm riding on a bike. I ain't about to fight with every single one of these fuckers right on the mic. I've been spitting, I'm going hard up in this bitch like Cal Ripken. Boy, I'm hitting homers over fence.
Is rap music usually this vulgar? No, not really.
I go the distance, I get the spitting and no, I don't even know. I just get the kicking and ripping shit. Listen, dog, homie, you was ignorant. Talking about T-Rev like that dude's been a bitch. Did you know that T-Rev did a fake call? Boy, you looking like you suck balls on your knees licking dick. Like a fucking fraud. Talking about me, I'm the fucking God. Get on your knees and come and pray to the Reverend, cause 187, I'll put you bitches straight up to heaven. Let's get it. Let me stop, man.
Let me stop.
Yeah. Yo, I don't even know, I just get up with the flow. Kicking this shit when I do it like this. These haters don't want it with me, they broke. I be working on live, and I'm sitting here all night.
Anytime he mentions a wiener or balls or anything like that, you hear this.
What you gonna do? Get me out of here? Nah, dog, I don't think so. Go fucking whine on the channels talking about Travis Whack. Did you see what he did? He did this fucking fake phone call where
He's like obsessed, dude. He can't get over the fake phone call. He knows that it just like haunts his little peanut brain.
acted like this dude is raping a kid. Do you think I do that, motherfucker?
Yes, I do.
You should get God smacked. When I pull up in that motherfucker, boy, I ain't playing around. It's a fucking rap. Any of these dudes that approach me in public, shit is gonna get ugly. When I get to throwing a fist, I'ma knock his ass out like Humpty Dumpty. Leave that shit lumped up. You don't want it with me, dog. You like a dump truck. Motherfucker running out his mouth till I pulled up on him and showed him he's a dumb fuck. When I get him going, I be kicking up the flow. Fucking with the dude, I go and spit it out the nose. You fucking with me, guaranteed. I go and cop back the chrome. I put it over with like, whoa, yeah. I can just play with the flow. Do this shit like doing that, and I don't give a fuck, I go. Get up on the mic, I'm pitching this shit. You thinking you hot, but you really is not. You sucking on dick and you licking on cock. The same shit. You on the block? Nah. You sitting at the crib in them same fucking boxes. Stinking like the breath of a Loch Ness. I don't even fucking know. I'm on top, bitch. You on the other side of the gate. Cause you hate. I locked you out. I'm the locksmith. Dog, I don't even know what to fucking say.
Yeah, we know.
Playing around. Work it out. This is what I do all day. Like when I'm sitting here by myself, I do this all day.
It's now or never.
This is called exercising. Lyrical exercise. So when I go into the studio, watch. I bet you I make a banger.
I bet you don't.
Yeah.
Got some top from this stripper bitch. She from Kankakee, call the clock with a ruling clip. Boy, don't play with me, this bitch a hoe. Met her at the stove, you know how it go. She wanna smoke, so I bought some dope and took her to the O. Just got a top from this stripper bitch. She from Kankakee, call the clock with a ruling clip. Boy, don't play with me, this bitch a hoe. Met her at the stove, you know how it go. She wanna smoke, so I bought some dope and took her to the O. She just
I think that was actually a real rapper.
Yeah. Yo.
Is this a freestyle? Is this a freestyle?
All these haters sitting at the crib, all up in the microwave, probably cooking up ramen, smelling like a motherfucking leg of a dynamite.
What the I know he's gonna drop some wiener in here.
I don't even fucking know, but you be looking like Al McConaughey. When I hit it from the back, I'ma beat it all up, dog. Like, you know what I gotta say. All these motherfuckers straight be hating. Dog, I'ma treat you like you're fucking Satan and put you on the cross instead of Jesus, dog. You can fuck relate with that? Nah, boy. Get up on that mic and I be really taking off. Anytime I do it, I'm a motherfucking boss. If you step to me, you go straight get tossed. I be, and I murder beats. I don't give a shit and I'm never fucking taking defeat. I have you looking at the ground, looking down at the feet. Anytime you come around, fucking with me. I just stuttered a bit, but I don't really give a fuck. You can suck on a dick. I get up on the mic and really take off in this motherfucker like I am a rocket, bitch. You could never come and stop the kid. I get up on the mic, dog, and I'm rocking it. I go through this. Damn, that beat's so crazy when I drop it in. Listen, back up on the mission. I don't give a shit, cause homie, it's a given. Taking off, putting all the motherfucking gifts under this tree like Christmas. This gonna be the best yet. Fuck it with it, dude. You better wear a vest, yes. I don't give a shit. I'm coming for your chest, neck, and your motherfucking head when I do bet. Listen. I be really kicking on a fucking mission. Every time I get it, I be taking off, dog, cause I'm really in the city. You don't ever wanna get this. Every time that I be cocking the pop it, I aiming to drop it, I leave him on the boy. I can fuck around with the flow, hit him up like tic-tac-toe. Pick these words right out the sky. When I put it down, I'ma rip it, yo. Grinding on this pitch like a got them fucking 20-inch chrome wheels on the whip. Fucking with the dude, you better have a stick, cause I got a couple in my fucking clip. If you ever want it with me, I'ma show you what it is. Any dude step into the kid, you don't get it. I don't really give a shit, I'm from my city. 757 motherfuckers. And I don't even know, cause this beat is crazy. Back up. Every time I get up on the mic, they just really try to act tough. Till I come up on the motherfucker and show them what's up. And I'm like, alright, let me spit a written. Hold up. That beat's crazy. That beat's crazy. I got you. Hold up.
Is it gonna be wiener talk?
Yo, listen. I don't even know. Alright, here we go. Act tough. A lot of rappers wanna act tough until the bullet comes flying by your head and leave your ass laying on your back, bro. One day you could be here, the next day you could be gone. Stomping down that concrete, beating on my chest like I'm King Kong. All these rappers been lukewarm. I just went and turned the heat on. Fuck with me, you'll freeze up when I fill you up with that Freon. These rappers be lacking the distance. I'm bending them over and spanking them bitches.
I mean, bending them over is wiener talk, sort of, isn't it?
Get on my level, you're not in my distance. All of your raps be living in fiction. You remind me of Jake Paul. You been a straight bitch. I came to play ball. Fuck around with me on this mic. I'm coming through the speakers just to bite your ear off. Homie be lacking the hustle. Homie need to pick it up before he get busted. Hit him so hard I just making them fumble. I get on this shit and I'm making them crumble. All up on the top. I don't ever gonna mumble. I don't even know what to do when I love you. I don't even know. I just wanna go and you. I'm sweating like in heaven. Carvana. What is next, bitch? You said I swipe up. Poof. I'm watching another live. Yeah. What are you watching another live?
Well, we're watching you, but people are probably fleeing your live.
Yo, what are you watching another live? What are you doing? Bewitched monster sitting in the chat thinking that she's watching somebody else till she gets up on here and listens to me rap. I don't even fucking know. Did I just get up on this bitch with the flow and just go? I'm fucking it up, but I'm back and I'm coming. I got a big ass bird nose. I don't give a hell though. You can never fuck with me with these steel toes. Stomp on a motherfucker's head so hard that I leave his brains wet with the bell though. I don't even know. That's not the life that I'm living, but I can get back to this shit, bitch. Get to stomping motherfuckers down on the ground if they ever wanted with me when they get to throwing fisting.
I mean, it's amazing that he ever had a girlfriend, let alone a wife. I mean, holy shit.
Dog, you talking like I'm soft shit till I see you in public and I cross it. Have him jumping up and down in the street like his motherfucking name was Chris Cross, bitch. Better come correct. Come at my neck.
Christopher Cross? The guy that wrote Sailing?
Nah, you ain't a vet. Get off the internet, dude. You a pussy. How are you a threat? You a racist motherfucker. You shouldn't even be on the internet, bro.
Who's racist?
Yo, that's funny. Hold up. You let these racist motherfuckers on the internet? Man.
Who's he talking about?
Fucking Illuminati and her fucking punk ass boyfriend. Yeah, how about that? Look, yo, how the fuck they let these little clowns back on the internet? Fucking racist ass punk. You fat ass bitch. You ain't been a threat. You ain't doing fucking nothing to me. Y'all get up on the mic and straight up start fucking the beat. Clue? Get a clue. Go and fuck the streets. Get the fuck up off YouTube cause you whack as shit. That bitch's neck is hanging down to her man's sack and shit. Boy, I don't wanna fucking hear no words from y'all. If I fucking see you in the street, we can brawl. Homie, I can really get it on in the mall. If you ever wanna get it, come to the city. I can get it ballin' when I hit you in your shit. Knock his motherfucking teeth out and put the shit straight through his lip. You been talking real heavy till Trev swinging like machetes. I'm coming for his motherfucking neck and I'm all in his dreams like my name was Freddy. Homie, shit can get deadly if you wanna come and try to really go and cock it. Boy, I'll send your dumb ass all flying like a rocket, thinking you can stop this. You ain't hot shit. Both of y'all suck dick on the top then. I don't even give a fuck about you little dumbass racist motherfuckers from the drop in. You need to quit, bitch. Both of y'all are fucking trick kids. Anybody taking y'all in are racist. That's how I look at it, dog. Cause it's sure as shit that you said the N-word and with the hard ER, you ain't doing this.
Oh my God. Look at Reverend Jesse Jackson here.
Bitch, you a fucking little racist ass, fat little fucking plug. Came to my neighborhood and said that. I bet a bitch would fuck you up. I didn't even go. Nah, let me stop, man, because they don't know what's up. Thinking they hard till I really pull up and I show them what the fuck's up. Then I grab a motherfucker and I put him in the back of the mother trunk. And we can't go somewhere and throw hands like what's fucking up. Do it when I brawl for the motherfucking foundations. Boy, I ain't doing that shit. I'll knock you out on the side of the street. When there's beef. Yup.
Yes, he's driving.
Yeah. Yo. Yeah. Look. Yo. I heard a lot of creators be talking that shit about Trevor when he's not around. But it's guaranteed that when I come around, every one of them are fucking clowns. If I blew up tomorrow, they'd be at my page like, Trev, let me get on the page.
My eyes are like swollen and shit. It's hot.
Let me put this out. I got this crime.
They don't fog. They do well.
In this crime, we can get in the game. Yeah, they were riding dick. They were up in this bitch trying to survive and shit. Off my name, chasing clout, dog. Which one of y'all were riding dick? You could line him up, because it was more than 10, and I know what's up with him. Dude, get on his knees and suck a dick just to make a little bit of fucking money. Dog, that's really what it is. These dudes are thirsty as motherfucking shit. They think blowing up's gonna make them something that he really never was. The dude ain't a thug. He's really fat as fuck. He came over to my page talking shit about Dolly and wants me to hold his nuts. You a motherfucking faggot. Better carry your ass, bitch, before I hit you in your motherfucking head and create another tattoo. You don't want it with that, dude. Break your ass in half like a bamboo. Pull up on his mother. Alright, let me stop. Show you what the thing do. I don't even know. Dudes be pissing me off till I run across them in the motherfucking streets and I'm breaking every one of the jaws. Thinking of what the fuck?
Yeah, I don't know. He talks about, like I said, he's like, it's all about cake and balls with him.
What the fuck, dude? Are you kidding me right now? This is like ignorant stuff, man. Let's get to rapping. You ready to get this rap shit on? No, don't hurt me, rap. I only talk shit on the internet, but never out when I see ya. I hide. I'm a true bitch. Yeah, I'm feisty, bruh.
You don't even think to call me Godfather.
Yeah. Fuck them all. And if I see him tap his jaw, what? Feisty's what I've always been. It's like taking me, locking me in the pen. You can never hold me back. Try to stop this. I don't really give a shit. I'm about to put this motherfucker right in the front of the cockpit. Thinking you can come in with a drop kick till I hit him up in his head and stop this. I don't even fucking know with the flow. When I get up on the shit, I'ma go out there. Yo, listen, back on the mission. I go when I get this. I'm never gonna stop. Who are you to try to say that I'm not the man when I get on the block? I get on this bitch and I'm running it high. You could never just come and just stop anything that I'm doing, homie, because when I lay it down, it's like blocks. I gotta send a block and I'm building cribs when I do this shit. You be sitting at the house, shaking around your boobs and shit. Chilling with your fat bitch. You know who that is. You got a clue? Fuck that trick. Y'all ain't gonna do shit. Pull up to the motherfucking house and I guarantee that I'll bust your fucking look. That dude's a straight punk, man. I want that dude to come pull up so I can put it on YouTube after he gets beat the fuck up. He thinking he hard. He living at large. I heard him talking shit out his motherfucking mouth, but homie, you a fraud. Tell him about that time at the motherfucking gas station when I seen you. And you ran to the car like Forrest Gump because you didn't want to be who? Yeah, I came out ready, about to whip your ass. Then you went and hid in the grass. Like,
is that ever true, Cletus? You went and hid in the grass from T-Rev? Damn.
Trev's gonna get me. He's about to come and beat my ass. And I got up on that motherfucker quick and I was about behind him fast.
I bet.
But he got into his fucking whip. Then he took off like what the fuck it is. I was right behind him, then he got into the fucking crib. It was like that. But dude ain't do nothing. He's talking that shit on the motherfucking YouTube, but dude really fronting. He ain't bout the life. He ain't bout shit. just running his mouth so he can fuck Clue's dick. Nasty bitch. Both of y'all are some faggot tricks. I dare you, one of y'all to come pull up on me. I
He sure likes calling people the F word.
got something for both.
Yeah, he hid in the grass.
You pricks. Huh. Fucking stalking my crib. Coming by there like I ain't gonna come out and shoot and shit. I dare you to come on my motherfucking property. Guaranteed I'll leave you like broccoli. Chop, 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 chop in 3.
Chop, 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 and chop in 3.
Boy, fuck both of them. They don't want to go. They don't want to go when I get up on the floor, when I hit them with the pen. Trap nut playing like I'm sipping juice gin. I don't even know, but I do it like this. I be free and off the top and I don't even know, bitch. I'm not even trying, homie. I'm like a lion. I'm frightening. And when I'm striking, I'm hitting them like I'm lightning. Trebby taking off on mics like I was fucking biking. The way that I'm doing this shit, people say that I'm frightening. But listen, I'm back on a mission to go and get this. I'm taking off and none of these bitches could do nothing. They fronting, they bluffing until they get picked up and slammed on the ground like a motherfucking pumpkin. Dog, why you fronting? Acting like you beat me up. Boy, you ran to your truck like a pussy fuck. I seen you in that bitch looking me in the eyes, but then when I said what's up, dudes starting to run with pride. I mean,
he's freestyling their fake interaction. This is amazing. I mean, this is amazing.
They ran and hide.
I mean, this is why we will never be invaded by aliens. This guy right here, single-handedly, will fend off any. They're just like, you know what? Let's just pass Earth and go, somewhere else.
I bet you leave Clue and get fucked between your fucking thighs. Goofy ass little fake bitch, probably in here on a fake account ready to suck a dick. Nah, let me get started, bro. I'm gonna,
Get started. You've been doing this for 20 minutes.
No, I'm fucking off. Let me stop playing with it. Let me stop playing with these people, man. Fuck Clue, Boyfriend, Dolly Vision, all them goofy ass motherfuckers. I'll out-rap every single one of them. I'll out-stream every single one of them. They can't do shit. They ride the same cases. They hold each other's dicks. And they go around talking shit about each other. If that's life, I don't know what the fuck is. Yo, man, this is a sausage party. Why y'all holding each other's dicks? Then you go to him and him and him and him and all y'all start talking shit. I remember Ghost and Tattoo Rebel coming to me like, yo, Dolly's a fucking bitch. I can hit him with a shovel. Yeah, he left me to the side. He wouldn't let me up on the panel so I could sit there and promote my fucking stupid handle. I'm at 1,000 subscribers and I never grew because I suck. Why don't you get the clue, dog, and go and lick some nuts?
Well, that's a perfect stopping point tonight. It's unbelievable. It's like, I don't know. Thank you. I like them too. All right, guys. We've been here. It was a rocky start, but it smoothed out. I appreciate you guys being here. Thank you so much. And we'll catch you next time. Good night. Pray for me for tomorrow.
Ladies and gentlemen, Lab After Dark is starting shortly. Lab After Dark is starting soon. Lab After Dark is starting soon.
Right. Well, you opened that Pandora's door.
I was actually just sitting down to pee, but whatever, you know.
What's the point